Hey guys, just backing up here. The camera fell off the thing, so I have to readjust it. Got my camera mounted on this little unit that I actually made. I made it out of some thin cardboard from a cereal box, and basically just made it like a phone case, but cut out the relevant sections for the buttons and the camera lens and stuff. Up out here on the left you can see an RV parked. That guy's probably living. This is I'm on Broadway right now in Vancouver, and there's a lot of the area that I'm in, Commercial and Broadway, there's a lot of that kind of people that would do that kind of thing, kind of like new age hippie hipster kind of dudettes. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you something that I think is important, and some people are aware of it and some people don't really seem to be. And if you're about to start living in a van or an RV, it's something that I think everybody should have, and that is an emergency fund. Because this is a really bad area. Oh, they built a building there. I didn't even see that before. Huh. Emergency fund. You need to have money, because especially if you don't have a support system, like if you don't have friends and family that you can rely on, if something happens, you're hooped. If your van gets stolen or you get into a major accident, and you don't have any money to replace that stuff with, especially if you don't have proper insurance, you're essentially going to be homeless. And that would be terrible for anybody. So the way to prevent that from happening is to have a large sum of money stashed away somewhere, probably in a bank or a safety deposit box or something. There you have I'd say minimum of 2,000, preferably 3,000 and above, saved up, because stuff happens, and it doesn't even have to be stolen or you know, caught on fire or a major accident. It could be transmission went. Happens. My last car, the transmission went because I wasn't diligent enough in checking the levels. That's my own fault. But you can believe me now that I'm going to be checking that transmission fluid. In fact, I checked it a couple weeks ago on the van. So, yeah, emergency fund, super important. If you don't have one, you could be homeless if you're living in a van with no support. For me, if it happened to me, I could live at my ex-wife's for a few weeks or a month. Not that I'd want to, but if I had to, I would. Because, you know, what's the alternative? I'm not going to live on the street. So I guess I can't really say much else about that. Have money set aside. Super, super important. And one thing I thought of is, oh, what happens if you have to use that money? What happens if the transmission does go, or if there's a major engine problem and you need to spend a lot of money to get it repaired? The only other option for me, I already work full-time, but I would have to get a second job. So if I had to use that money, I would get a second job so that I could replenish that money, gain it back. It may take a month, well, it would take way more than a month, probably 2 or 3 months to work a part-time job on top of a full-time job in order to save money to do it. But then once you have it, you can just quit again. So emergency money, super, super important. All right, guys, driving into Vancouver still here. And I guess that's all I got for you for now. So take care, and have a good one, eh?